What's going on, YouTube? How's all the beautiful people? Oh, look at here. Fairly new. Okay, fairly new. Ariens. I don't know which one this is. Oh, the Icon 52 inch. Customer attempted to bypass some kind of safety and almost burn it down. So, and the birds have had their way with it. So, I've been tasked with, sorry about the wind, figuring out what went wrong, why it went wrong, and see if we can fix it. Oh, it's a 23 model. Nice. Anyways, let me get some of the layers of this here onion peeled back so that we can see how bad the wiring damage is and go from there. Okay, so far what I had discovered was he had these two wires made up, and best I can, without speaking to him, is he had one on the hot side of the coil, or the solenoid, and one on the starter side of the solenoid, and he was using those little wires to jump current. So best I can tell is the wires just obviously couldn't carry the load. Here was one of them, and here's the other. But anyways, they couldn't carry the load. They melted, and really no harm, no foul. It was touching here a little bit, so it didn't get down to the wire, but it kind of, I don't know, it didn't even really melt it, but it kind of scarred up the insulation just a little bit. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to see if there's any voltage in this battery, and then we are going to hook it up and see if we send smoke signals or if we're good. So stand by. Alrighty, well, she has 12.6 volts. I do believe that's going to be plenty to A, burn this thing down, or get it going again. I really don't know what he was trying to do, but all the sensors, from what I can tell, appear to still be plugged in. And so anyhow, I'll get you guys set up, I'll hook this battery up, and we'll see what she does. I've already checked the oil, it's full. I don't see any other damage. So okay, so far I've connected the battery. No smoke, no heat. 59.8 hours. Well, get some of this stuff off the engine, and let's just hit the key, see what happens. Like I said, I already checked the oil. It's got plenty in it for this. Once I get it going, I'm going to do a service anyways. Choke. Okay. My guess is he hated the fact that he couldn't start it without being on it, which I don't know why a guy was thinking it's okay. Let's see what happens here. Nothing. Clutch works. Make sure that's out. Make sure that's out. Nothing. Okay. Well, let me get my power probe, and we'll see if that starter solenoid is good and go from there. Alrighty. 12.6. So I'm not super keen on how to use this thing just yet, but I'll get there. I'm not even sure if I can, with this having a plug on it, I'm not even real sure how this is gonna work. Let's try. Get that out of the way. If I can get in here, I'm not sure which is which, but okay. I'll tell you what. Okay, so that's not gonna work. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's why do they gotta do this crap? Why can't we just have a standard no, the good solenoids, a lot easier for diagnostics. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get a spark tester and a pair of pliers or something, and we'll jump this across and we'll get to see if we actually have crank. Could just be a solenoid. So I noticed it's got a roofing self-tapper holding the solenoid on. That's not factory. This is kind of, anyways. Let me get you guys in the tripod and gather some more stuff, and we'll see if we can get any more diagnostics done. Could be a starter relay here. All right, you'll have to excuse the camera work here, but I'm gonna try. See if we can get this to go. Okay, so we have no spark. I don't know, y'all couldn't see it, but I could. Camera's generally not very good at detecting spark. So we have no spark, so therefore there is still something in the system, and it could simply be because nobody's sitting in the seat. So let me bypass that switch and I'll bring it back. Okay, I don't know if you guys will be able to pick up on it or not, given the wind and everything else, but what the hell did I do with it? I just had over here. All I got is the key's still in the on position, but it's not in start. But just by inserting, y'all hear that clicking? So that's the fuel solenoid opening up. I do believe the starter relay is trying to come live. So I'm wondering if it wasn't just a bad connection here. No, still not good there, but let me check for spark real quick. Okay, so we know that, I'll tell you what I'm going to try first before I say, yeah, that solenoid is bad. Just in case, I think this, being this setup, it pulls the ground through the plug, but let me get a jumper wire and we will jump ground from the base of this solenoid to the battery, and we will see if by chance maybe the ground is a little bit destroyed. But doing what we did, we know that the engine's good. It's just all this little shit here. So okay, let's try that. Let's try grounding the solenoid and see if we get any different results. Okay, welcome back, boys. Well, okay, I'll show up a dumbass just a little bit. Okay, I did look at that side good, and I thought, meh, no, the sensors. But look over here. Some of you might have picked up on it. That sensor is not depressed, so that's why we don't have a working solenoid. So let me set you up, and I'll bet you $100 that seat switch is still bypassed. Not sure that it matters as long as the brake is set. Matter of fact, let's just try it. Let's get rid of the jumper. I know some of the Kubotas will make you sit down. Hold this. Looky there. Okay. So that was what he was trying to get away. He couldn't get this to crank, so he thought, well, I'll show you. I'll just go straight to the solenoid and start it with these two wires. Okay, so all we gotta do is adjust the switch. Easy peasy. Let's see, is that a... Well, they don't make it easy to get to, I'll say that. That's not gonna do it. Let me get, looks like an 8mm wrench. Damn. Okay. After some doing, they make it difficult because they don't want people tampering with the safety switches, so it's kind of hard to even get a tool on it. But anyhow, let's see what happens. I've got it adjusted. Well, there you go. Enough to self rather than go after it with some 16 gauge wire and try to bypass the system altogether. He wouldn't have had spark either way. But anywho, it is what it is. Like and sub, you beautiful people. Check your switches.